look at the buck. They're in a position, Greg, to take a commanding lead in the series. Playing here in front of their hometown fans, they seem confident that they can get it done.
And every right to be so confident. I mean, they've had their doubters, but in reality, at this point, they've shown they can play with anyone.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Scotty Barnes. Jeremy Lin is out there with Jones. Then it's James. And it's Walton in at the 5 down low. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
Back to James. Down low. Walton. And Walton throws it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Tatum against James. Tatum passes to Rondo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
James sets the screen for Lin. To the inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Rondo kicks to DiVincenzo. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Barnes against McDaniel. Deflects the pass and stolen by James. Here's Lin. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Rondo bounce pass. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Outside Tatum. They could use a bucket. Rebound, Bill Walton. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Barnes. That one drops for him. Barnes has got 6.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. LeBron James third.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Bucks trail by 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And Walton kicks to James. Now Lin. Walton has screen on run. Outside Jones. Just 5 on the clock. There's Lin with the 3. They get it back. Walton. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Walton a screen on run. Driving to the basket. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And here are the Pacers now. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Rondo following the basket by LeBron James. Barnes outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got 8 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Rondo with it. Scoreless thus far. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Tatum kicks to Howard. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-5 run here. LeBron outside. Pass to Walton. The kick out to Barnes. Jones, no one around him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo fighting hard for that bucket. Great determination.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carwine. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A new lineup here for the Bucks. Substitution on the court. Van Carroll looking around. Clock at 6. Duran pulls it in. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They trail by 7. Butler kicks to Rose. 1:46 left to play in the first. The tray. The Pacers pull it in.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
And Carroll passes to Hart. Here's Keenan. Covered by Williamson. Keenan's shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 9.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Butler. Williamson with this screen for Butler. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. And finished off by Williamson.
Hey, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
He's off on the first.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
And the second free throw, good. Bucks trail by 8. Williamson with the screen for Rose. Williamson up top. Six to shoot. And it's Keenan with the rebound. Pacers leading by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Indiana?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Green is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Durant. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Starks, dishes to Harper. And a wide open look for James. Nailed from three-point land. James has got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Rose passes to Durant. Butler feeling out a bit. Hard earned by Butler.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
They set the screen. LeBron can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 7 to the middle. Here's Williamson. The rebound by James. Outside Harper. Starks outside. LeBron is screen on Butler. On the wing, James. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the score by Indiana. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look from Milwaukee. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Durant. Tatum comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jimmy Butler. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tatum passes to Rose. Shoots over Lynn. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Walton. Kicks it out to Jones. And here's Barnes for 3. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Walton.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. High post Howard. Outside Green. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Inside. Tatum finds the juice.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Jones. And again, it's Indiana.
You know, he's a gifted scorer. Eddie Jones, very capable of doing a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Howard with the screen on Lynn. Bobbed up there for Howard. Walton with the steal. Jones looking for an opening. Walton a screen on Rose. Then the pass to Walton. Now the Bucks moving it up. And stolen by Barnes. Outside, Lynn. Barnes sets a screen for Lynn. Pass to Jones. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from DiVincenzo.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Jones. That's the starts. Shot clock at 5. And from long range, and the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside, Green. Tatum down low. Covered by Starks. Lynn against Rose. Barnes outside. Pass to Walton. And Jones has it in the corner. From deep. The rebound by the Bucks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Green. And Howard has it in the corner. Sweet move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And just an amazing shot fake there from Howard, effectively bringing the defender off the ground and just going right into the contact.
Daniels is checked in for Milwaukee. Hondo comes in for Derrick Rose. And a change for the Pacers. Banchero's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Now here's Lynn. He has yet to score. Banchero up top, guarded by Tatum. Banchero outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 5. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And Howard has it in the corner. Back to DiVincenzo. Tatum setting the pick for DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Walton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hondo against Lynn. Trying to get some. Grabs the board. Bucks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And that one drops. Tatum's got 9.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Now here's Jones. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Howard. And slammed in by Howard.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
In a wide open look for Lynn. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads. Seeing how things are. Thanks for spending half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Jeremy Lin is out there with Jones. Then it's Walton. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's LeBron in at the 3. Indiana trailing here. Outside, Lin. Back to LeBron. Jones for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels kicks to Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Barnes outside. Second end of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Then the pass to Jones. Misses the 3.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Pass to Rondo. Banked in off the glass. Rondo's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Milwaukee in the lead. And here is Tatum. He's got 9. Here's Howard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Howard's got 6 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
James, the pass to Jones. Back to James. James gets inside and finishes.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Bucks with some changes. Williamson is checked in for Howard. Jimmy Butler comes in for Tatum. And it's Green in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Butler. Out to the right wing. On the clock. And there's Williamson on the assist by Butler. Williamson's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the wing on the left. Here's Keenan. By Green. Keenan's shot is good.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Rondo passes to Butler. Williamson dishes to Butler. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Barnes. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now Harper. No scoring in this one. Indiana needs to get a shot on. That puts them in the lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Rondo looking around. Williamson with it. And now by Barnes. And it's Williamson missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Keenan. He has 6. Embry, that's good.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Williamson with a screen for Butler over Barnes. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Butler.
Quick on the roll there. The speed of Butler makes him a problem for the defense.
Here comes LeBron. Epic move by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. checked in for McDaniel, and it's Rose in for Rondo. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Pacers. Starks comes in for James. Pass to Rose. Back to Butler.
Close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Butler against Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Duren.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Rose passes to Butler. Williamson kicks to Butler. Tries it from 19. Pacers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A 3. And it starts that time on the assist by Harper.
One thing about Starks, he is extremely confident on both ends.
Pass to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Embry. He has 6. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Butler in the corner. 1:32 left in the third. Mr. Williamson. Outside, Green. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pacers leading by 8. And here's Banchero. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And some changes here for the Bucks. Jason Tatum comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Danny Green. The Pacers also with a sub. Jones is checked in. Bucks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Rose passes to Duren. A steal. And Jones has it in the corner. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Rose. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a brutal. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Jason Tatum is out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Rondo. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. Pass to Tatum. Duren with a screen on LeBron. Tatum down low. Working on James. Tatum no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. McDaniels outside. There's the lob to Duren. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Banchero. Now here's Walton. Defended by DiVincenzo. That's good from Walton on the assist from Banchero. Walton's got the lead up to 11 now for Indiana. The Bucks shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Rondo passes to Tatum. Duren with a screen on LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Banchero outside. McDaniels against James. It's deflected. Now here's McDaniel. He's covered closely. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Tatum. Pass to Duren. Back to Tatum. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. DiVincenzo against Jones. DiVincenzo kicks to Tatum. No good on the 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot happening.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Banchero passes to Walton. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet punt.
Jones against Rondo. Off target on the 15-footer. Indiana leading by 11. Lynn dishes to Walton. Lynn kicks to Banchero. From D. James. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
One made 3 form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Tatum with the screen on Lynn. Rondo finds Duren. The 3 from Tatum. No good that time. Great D that time from James.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Lynn the pass to LeBron. Banchero inside. Defended by DiVincenzo.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Back to Rondo. Duren with the screen on Jones. Inside. And Duren slams it in.
If anybody can get the ball where it needs to go, it's Rajon Rondo.
Pacers leading by 9. Now here's James. And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Howard comes in for Duren, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Rondo. Pass to Tatum. Outside Rose. No good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
6 to shoot. From deep. 3. Good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Howard with it. McDaniels fires. And down goes the three.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Indiana leading by 12. It's James. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Time running out for the Bucks. Outside Rose. That shot no good. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Now Barnes. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. Milwaukee has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Now Jones. Barnes screen on DiVincenzo. Jones against DiVincenzo. Got it to go.
And that'll do it for Game 4. Just a terrific performance all around. And a big-time conference finals win for Indiana.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And they even this series at 2 games all with a tremendous showing here in Game 4.
Yeah, I mean, a few folks were counting them out when they were in that 2 games to 1 hole, but I knew it was too soon for that. They showed everyone tonight that they are far from out of it. I think these conference finals may end up going the distance.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for LeBron.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything.
Taking a look at New Orleans. They've grabbed 2 of the first 3 games. Now they have a chance to go up 3-1 here at home.
And that's a chance they have to take. As the lower seed, once you've stolen home court advantage, you do not want to give it back.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Asar Thompson, and it's Thurman in at the center position.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Duncan. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Stockton. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fades back. And there it is for him. Abdul-Jabbar has gotten his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Drexler. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Roy. And that one is hammered home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Duncan. Deflected. Cuts off the pass. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And here are the Pelicans now. Pass to Roy. It's tipped. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Roy. The shot from 20 feet out. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Pass to Thompson. Banked it in off the glass.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Drexler. The floater tipped. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Yep, that one goes. Roy's got 6.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Pass to Thompson. Here's Stockton. Here's Roy, defended by Thompson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's tipped. Here's Lieber. Yet to see a basket. The rebound by Malone.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's Roy. There's a screen. Down low. Tipped. Thompson outside. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Here's Brand. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Short. Got a piece of it. Pass to Levine. Puts it up from 12. Good on the jump shot.
Yeah, the mid-range shot is not a lost art for Levine. He's a very skilled guy in that area.
Takes a step back. Here's Harden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so Porter will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 3. Duncan, pass to King. Pass to Porter. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
There's a screen. Pass to Doherty. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Brad Doherty.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Porter with it. Outside Levine. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. To the inside. Here's Harden. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Inside. Here's Porter. Rebounded by New Orleans.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Diaz misses. Suns trail by 5. Levine passes to Porter. Here's Willis. No points so far. Here's King. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Here's Hudson. It's a 3-point game. A minute 4 left in the first quarter of the game. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. The Suns have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Zubac. Outside LaVine. With the drive. Offensive board. Good work there as it goes.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Diaz, the pass to Brand, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's King. From the high post. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's New Orleans. This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
We've got James Harden, and it's Malone into the power forward spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
That miss was caused by the defense. They were all over it.
Harden, good. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
Here's Lever. Still no points. Here's Thurman. That one a little long.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Out to the right wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 6 points for him. Out to the right wing. Here's Diaz. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Porter with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Harden, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Suns trail by 8. Pass to Thompson. Here's Lever. No made baskets yet. Shoots a fadeaway. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Short. Defended by Thompson. Stockton. Pass to Malone. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Pelicans lead by 10. Here's Lever. Duncan, pass to Thompson. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Duncan's got his second basket on the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Roy. Here's Stockton. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 9, and it's rejected. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Suns trail by 8. Pass to Lever. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Short. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Short's got his first points in this one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
New Orleans leading by 10. to Roy. Here's Malone. They set the screen. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press in.
Thompson scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the paint. Here's Malone. Pass to Roy. That one doesn't drop. Suns trail by 12. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Inside. Here's Drexler. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
That is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. The Pelicans lead by 10. Stockton pass to Doherty. And there's the screen to the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Pass to Roy. To the inside. Here's Brand. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Suns trail by 14. Here's Duncan. Got a hand on it.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Roy.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Now here's Levine. Here's Duncan. Pass to Drexler. Driving inside. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Roy. 1:09 left to play in the second quarter. There's the drive. Pass to Doherty. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doherty's got 6 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Team foul.
Seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's King. Just 5 on the clock. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Now Harden. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Porter. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Harden. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
I couldn't tell the difference between that second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
Looking at the scenario. Thanks for tuning in.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Suns trail by 18. Kicking off the second half. Here's Jordan Ott 5. We've got Asar Thompson. And it's Lever in at the 1. Shoots from the line. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Stockton. He's scoreless. He takes it in. Count it.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Drexler. Connects on the 17-footer. Drexler's got 7.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Pass to Roy from the arc. That one no good. Suns trail by 18. Here's Lever to the wing, right side. Drexler fires in the triple. He's got 10.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Stockton pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Roy. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
Team foul.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Thompson in the post. Here's Drexler. He's got 10. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
lead. Personal foul. Second team foul.
Malone, pass to Stockton. Driving in. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Roy. Clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Here's Thompson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
Just a tremendous athlete. Asar Thompson is hard to contain down low.
They set the pick. Here's Malone. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Lever. So both teams changing it up here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Thompson outside. Here's Willis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 to shoot. Pass to Lever. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Stockton. And he lays it in off the breakaway. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Lever passes to Thompson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Pelicans lead by 15. Here's Theus. Pass to Hudson. They set a pick. Step back shot. Basket counts.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Harden against Levine. And here's Porter. And there's the drive. Pass to Willis. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Zubac. The rebound by Doherty.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Brand. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Thompson. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
And he can't get the first one. The Suns making a switch here. Kings checked in. And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 18. Porter looks it over. Willis, the pass to King. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Doherty's got 4 rebounds now. Harden from outside. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 9 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Pass to Willis. Outside Levine. To stop the run. The rebound by Doherty. Doherty's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hudson. Inside leaner. And King pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And here's Harden. He's got 9. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
That's good from Harden.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Harden hits them both. Suns trail by 21.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Left side Porter. Pass to Willis. 1:52 left in the third quarter. He gets it in there. Kings got 6.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Harden with a screen on Levine. Here's Hudson. And he jams it home with authority.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Got to communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to King. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Kings gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Hudson. He's covered by Levine. To the paint. Here's Doherty. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarter.
Outside Porter. Pass to King. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Doherty. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 10 points for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got James Harden, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Yep, that one goes.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Harden against Porter. Harden, the pass to Brand. Stolen by Thompson. Outside for Porter. Three-pointer. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Theus. Goes up at the strike. A rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
And the shot goes in.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Inside. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Short. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Lever. Thurman passes to Porter. Here's Duncan. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. The Pelicans call timeout. Making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Short. With some nice D. And it's Phoenix's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. There's a screen. A nice shot by Duncan.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Roy. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Thompson outside. Here's Duncan. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Malone. Here's Stockton. Lets it go. This is off the right iron. Suns trail by 12. To the middle. Here's Lever. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lever's got his first points of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Short. Here's the pick. Here's Malone. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The 3 is off. Suns trail by 10. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Get the layup. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 19-4 run. Ball stolen. Here's Roy. Picked it out of midair. Another steal. Here's Stockton. They set the pick. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter here. 7-footer, and the basket is good.
You don't see the hook shot too often these days, but hey, it can be so effective.
Here's Drexler. Yes, sir! Count it! They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot. They swipe it.
Here's Stockton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's loose for 3. It's off. Suns trail by 8. It's an even 3-on-3 break. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth. Ooh, it misses. Here's Roy. And there's a pick. Banks it home. Big shot.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Oh, the shot is off. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Lever. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.